Right now, the countdown clock is ticking.
I'm so excited to be part of this experiment.
3 astronauts and 1 cosmonaut are gearing up for the next mission to the International Space Station.
Есть еще и другие некоторые научные задачи.
It is remarkable to see how 2 different communities approach and solve the same problem.
This diverse team is ready to fly, 3 of them for the first time.
Any of us could be assigned to an Artemis mission in the future, and hopefully we'll walk on the moon together one day.
Join us as we follow the next generation of spaceflight. This is the Crew-5 mission.
Wow, what a day. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We want to welcome our viewers across the nation to our special live coverage of the Crew-5 mission. I'm Yvette Brussois.
And I'm Curtis McLeod. We are about to give you all a front row seat to history. A crew of 4 are about to begin their trip up to the International Space Station.
Yes, of course, we're counting down the minutes until the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launches from our beautiful spaces. When I tell you the weather is absolutely perfect, it is. T-0 is set for just a little bit here, 12 noon.
Yeah, perfect weather, as Beth just said. Spectrum News is bringing you live team coverage on the Crew-5 launch. Our space experts, Will Robinson-Smith and Greg Pallone, are at the Kennedy Space Center. Katie Streit is in Titusville, where crowds are gathering to watch this launch on a beautiful day.
Absolutely, but first, space experts Will Robinson-Smith and Greg Pallone are live right there at the Kennedy Space Center. Walk us through what's happened in the last few minutes and what's set to happen in just a short while.
Beth, we are go for launch, and that is what we like to hear.
Absolutely.
The launch team for SpaceX has gone through the timeline. They had a couple little glitches here and there, but they had plenty of time to work through it, and now we are getting ready for the launch of a SpaceX Falcon 9 with the Crew Dragon Endurance and 4 crew members on board, headed toward the International Space Station. Launch time exactly at noon today, Will.
Yeah, I believe it is 12 o'clock and 57 seconds. So
get precise.
We want to give you right down to the second, keep you up to the minute with this. And you've got 3 rookies that are flying to space for the very first time. One of them is flying for his 5th mission. Koichi Wakata is one of the mission specialists on this. I want to take you back through the timeline, though, things that we've seen this morning. As you saw the crew coming out of their suit-up quarters, we see Commander Nicole Mann, pilot Josh Kasada, of course, Koichi Wakata, we mentioned he's from JAXA, Japanese Space Agency, as well as Russian cosmonaut Anna Kakina.
That's right. We got 3 rookies, as Will mentioned, 1 experienced space traveler heading toward the International Space Station. Nicole is the first female commander of one of these commercial Crew Dragon missions, and so that historic in itself. She's also the first Native American to do this as well. Let's go ahead and, as Will mentioned, take you through the timeline as the crew headed out from their headquarters, their crew quarters, I should say. They hopped in the SpaceX Teslas. How appropriate is that for a SpaceX mission, as they made their 10-minute journey out to pad 39A, which is 3.5 miles behind us where we are. The crew then arrived at pad 39A, taking a great look at their rocket that will take them to space and begin their day-long journey up to the International Space Station. And now they are strapped into that crew module right now, awaiting launch here in just a couple of minutes.
And we just heard the call out. They are wrapping up, or getting close to wrapping up, fueling of the second stage of the rocket. If we can go to the live view right now out at the pad, you can see some of the venting coming off. When they get to the top levels of those fuel tanks, you see a little bit bleed off, and that's that white vapor that you see. That's what they call venting here. So very exciting, of course, here out at Kennedy Space Center here in sunny Florida on the Space Coast. Also a lot of excitement over in Titusville, which is where our Katie Streit is standing by with a lot of crowds that are excited to see a launch in just a few minutes, Katie.
Yes, people are just so excited. It really is pretty much in the air of excitement for this launch. Some people here that I'm going to show you, I mean, they have their cameras ready. They are just so thrilled to be here. And some people, they're from Florida. They make this a tradition to go and see these launches. Others, some are from Europe, some are from Mexico, that they've come and traveled just to watch this history in the making. And so really, I mean, all eyes are here in Titusville as we are watching, again, history in the making. I'll turn back to you guys at Kennedy Space Center.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. We know there's a lot of excitement building, especially when you have a crewed launch. Again, this one labeled Crew-5. 4 new members heading up to the International Space Station to begin a 6-month journey of science and exploration. All of this leading up to eventually deep space missions back to the moon, to Mars, and other destinations. So this, again, the precursor to this, to go to low Earth orbit, then move on beyond from there. So again, we also want to talk a little bit, Will, about the secondary mission, SpaceX reusing their rocket parts. In this case, the first stage booster, the Falcon 9, less than 10 minutes after liftoff, will be landing on the drone ship. Just read the instructions. That is positioned out in the Atlantic Ocean. Again, that's a secondary mission. They've been successful many times in doing so, but this one booster, he's a rookie too.
Exactly. If you notice during the live shot out of the pad just how pearly white the bottom of the rocket is, that's the first stage. That's the part, Greg, you were mentioning. It's going to land out in the Atlantic Ocean on the drone ship. This is its first time flying. Kind of a novel thing, honestly, for SpaceX, because they reuse these boosters so often. In fact, there are 5 boosters now that are in the double digits as far as the number of times they have flown, and we expect this one to go back to space a number of times before it's retired, but it has made its way out here to the Cape, and it's getting ready to support a very important crew.
Yep, it's going to get all sooty, just like his colleagues that have flown multiple times. Again, that is SpaceX's mantra of reusability, saving millions upon millions of dollars with each launch by reusing its rocket parts, in addition to the fairings, which are encapsulating the capsule and making sure everything is safe for that as well. So again, we have just a couple of minutes before liftoff as the crew is strapped in. We just heard from Commander Nicole Mann just a moment ago, thanking the team, thanking their family and friends, all of the thousands of people who support these missions. It takes truly a village to get these missions done and successfully and also safely for the crew. That's the big difference between rocket launches when you have people involved as opposed to other launches where perhaps satellites or other things are going up to orbit. But again, things looking good so far. We've had a gorgeous day out here on the Space Coast. Beautiful blue sky backdrop for this launch, which is set for just a couple of minutes from now.
Yeah, her last words before she ended her communications with Mission Control were, "Love and support make dreams come true." And honestly, that's a great sentiment, not only just in general for spaceflight, but for the 3 rookies on board, Nicole, Josh, and Anna. They've all joined their respective space agencies, Nicole and Josh with NASA, and Anna with Roscosmos about 10 years ago. Anna joined in 2012, and Nicole and Josh joined NASA in 2013, so they've been training for a long time. So they may be rookies going into space, but they're about as experienced as rookies possibly can be.
Yeah, they have definitely got the training beneath them and behind them, and now looking forward to the real thing on heading up to the International Space Station. Folks, we're going to go ahead and step aside as we're going to let commentary take over as we see a SpaceX Falcon 9 with the Crew-5 mission, the Endurance capsule, and those 4 crew members on top, ready for its launch and mission to the International Space Station.
Or released, now flowing further away from the vehicle, so nearly 1 million pounds of liquid oxygen in RP1 now on board Falcon 9. It is fully loaded and ready for launch.
And coming up at T-minus 1 minute, we'll hear that Dragon is in countdown. Its flight computer will switch to countdown mode, and we'll hear that the flight termination system on Falcon 9 is armed.
STS is armed, Falcon 9 is in startup and is now controlling.
And there you heard it,
Dragon is in countdown.
Dragon's flight computer in countdown, the flight termination system now armed.
We should get the final go for launch from SpaceX launch director Mark Soltis.
Dragon, SpaceX. Godspeed. Go for launch.
SpaceX Dragon, go for launch.
SpaceX
T-minus
reports
30
go.
seconds.
Crew reports go. 30 seconds until liftoff.
T-minus 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Engines full power. And liftoff. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
We're now at T plus 35 seconds into the 5th rotational crew mission on board Dragon and Falcon 9.
Nominal power and telemetry.
Coming up in just a few seconds, we'll hear the call out for stage 1 throttle down.
Stage 1 throttle down.
Falcon 9 engines throttling down to help pass through the period of maximum dynamic pressure.
This period is known as max Q, and once the vehicle, there we just heard that the vehicle is now traveling faster than the speed of sound. Once through max Q, we'll throttle those Merlin engines back up.
Max Q. Stage 1 throttle up. Stage 1 throttle.
Stage 1 Bravo.
Copy 1 Bravo.
That call out for 1 Bravo means we're in the second and final abort mode for the first stage, continuing to get good performance. The crew is already pulling over 2 Gs. And next up is going to be a couple of events in rapid succession. First will be engine chill on the second stage and back engine. And there you heard that call out. And then we'll have MECO, or main engine cutoff, where the 9 engines igniting will cut off in preparation for second stage separation. Then we'll see the single Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage ignite and continue to carry the Crew-5 astronauts to orbit.
Just like we did on first stage, that MVAC chill is intended to help pre-chill the hardware prior to the full flow of that densified liquid oxygen.
Stage 1 throttle down.
At this point in time, those 9 Merlin engines are beginning to throttle down in preparation for MECO, or main engine cutoff.
Standing by for MECO.
And MECO.
Stage 2 Alpha.
And stage separation confirmed. Copy 2 Alpha.
There we should see that second engine begin to ignite now. And obviously confirmed by the loud cheer behind us here at Mission Control Hawthorne.
And we're also in 2 Alpha for the aborts if needed. Again, second stage is lit and continuing to carry the Crew-5 astronauts into orbit.
We're now getting a view of the first stage after that stage separation. The second stage still being illuminated by that single Merlin vacuum engine, and that's on the right-hand side of your screen. First stage on the left-hand side of your screen making its way back to Earth. We will be attempting to land it on our drone ship, which today we are using Just Read the Instructions.
Acquisition signal, Bermuda.
And we did hear that acquisition of the ground station in Bermuda. The first stage is continuing to make its way back to Earth, and the second stage is going to continue.
SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Another good call, trajectory nominal.
Dragon copy.
Confirmation there from Commander Nicole Mann. You can also sort of see the Space Coast there in the background of the first stage on the left-hand side of your screen. It also looks like you can actually see the thrust plume created by the first stage as it's now rotating just out of screen.
second stage is going to continue firing until a little over 8 minutes into the flight, really doing the heavy lifting now, getting the crew into orbit.
Everything continues to look nominal on both first and second stages. As I mentioned before, the first stage will be making a landing on one of our drone ships, which is currently parked a couple hundred miles off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean. So we can see now that
Dragon, SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Good confirmation there that we have good trajectory.
The second stage now traveling over 5,400 miles per hour. Crew is pulling a little more than 1G right now. That's going to continue to ramp up, peaking just before we get to second stage cutoff here in just a few minutes from now.
You know, they say it never gets old, and it never gets old, Will.
It really doesn't.
Absolutely beautiful launch. SpaceX Falcon 9 bolting off pad 39A here at the Kennedy Space Center. On board, 4 crew members headed toward the International Space Station for a 6-month stay. Beautiful blue skies here. The backdrop, the sound gets at you here. With
you had the breeze come off the water and it just blew the rumble toward us.
It really did. Absolutely amazing. Each launch is different. Each launch is unique. Everything going well so far for this Crew-5 mission. As we have separation of the Falcon 9 first stage, it is now aiming and zeroing in on the drone ship. Just read the instructions out in the Atlantic Ocean to land there safely, then be brought back for future missions. The second stage continues to propel the Endurance capsule, Crew Dragon capsule, with those 4 crew members headed toward the ISS. And I tell you, it never gets old. We like to see it one time, but you like to see it multiple times too.
Exactly, and we're happy to oblige. For those who are watching from Florida's Space Coast, you can step back inside and get an HD view, and for our viewers from around the country, let's re-roll it one more time. It's just worth it.
3, 2, 1, ignition, engines full power, and liftoff. Go Crew-5.
Stage 1 Alpha.
Copy, 1 Alpha. Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
There you have another look at the SpaceX Falcon 9 launch happening at high noon here on Florida's East Coast. A beautiful launch beginning the Crew-5 mission on its way, taking these four crew members, we'll call them 3 astronauts, 1 cosmonaut, to the orbiting outpost for a 6-month stay. Just a beautiful launch right there, Will. Lots of people gathered around the Space Coast to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, our Katie Strite was there out there in Titusville at Spaceview Park with the folks. Katie, I'm sure the views from here were great. What was it like for you and the crowds out in Titusville?
Well, it's actually my first launch, so I was with the crowd, just in awe of everyone. Just it's watching history in the making. People were taking photos, just celebrating, clapping. So it was all good vibes over here, and of course the great weather always helps as well. Back to you guys.
Katie, congratulations on your first launch. Hopefully this is the first of many, and an experience of a lifetime really for people from all around the country, all around the world who come to see these launches, because what you're witnessing is human history. This is where humans are headed to space, headed to deep space eventually. The platform, of course, right now, low Earth orbit with the International Space Station. Well, what we're waiting on now is the landing of the first stage booster of the Falcon 9. The SpaceX team in Hawthorne, California is monitoring that very, very closely as the second stage continues to propel the Endurance capsule up to orbit.
Yeah, you can see on the screen the grid fins at the bottom of the rocket have been deployed. That helps the first stage booster steer and navigate as it makes its way back toward that drone ship in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, SpaceX has upgraded its cameras and its communication system on that drone ship. Of course, it also has its own satellites and constellation called Starlink, which provide internet now not only to all 7 continents around the world, but also to its drone ships, and it's making that picture just beautiful. And so we're seeing great skies out here. I imagine the views from the drone ship will be just as excellent when it makes that landing.
Yeah, and as we can see, let's listen in right now as that booster is coming in for a landing.
Launch 2
There we can see the drone ship coming into view as Falcon 9 attempts.
Stage 1 landing leg deployed.
See those landing legs have now deployed. And as you can see on your screen, and here by the clapping and cheering behind me, Falcon 9 has landed on our drone ship just through the.
And there you have it, elation from the SpaceX team in Hawthorne, California. The first stage booster successfully landing on the drone ship out at sea.
It's just hitting the bullseye like SpaceX has been doing for years at this point. It almost makes it look easy, but it is literal rocket science, folks. So this is not something that's routine yet, but the cadence with SpaceX is just getting more and more rapid.
Launches, landings, all type of things happening out here on the Space Coast. So Beth and Curtis, will send it back to you. We have a launch, we have a landing. That means a good day.
Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Greg Pallone, and we've got Will Robinson-Smith and Katie Stride. It was her first launch.
I know, right? And couldn't have picked a perfect day for it, too.
Absolutely.
A great experience, especially right there among the crowds in Titusville.
The weather beautiful. I want to thank all of our Spectrum News viewers across the U.S. who've been joining us. The resiliency of Florida. We've been through so much the last few days with this hurricane, but we can reset and push the pause button and then get started again with a day like today. We just take a deep breath and say, thank you for joining us for our coverage. You're watching Spectrum News. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.